We are back here in Cincinnati. Joe Blanton about to make his Angels debut as he faces Bronson Arroyo here in the series finale. Of course, Joe Blanton wearing red, used to wear red for the Phillies, but back when he was in school, he wore blue. Very good pitcher there in the SEC, and now he's joined by another former Kentucky player, Scott Downs, here with the Angels. For more on their Kentucky connection, here's Jamie Maggio.
Thanks, Michael. I'm out here in right center field at the Great American Ballpark, and just across the Ohio River here is the bluegrass state of Kentucky. About a 90-minute drive into Kentucky, you'll hit Lexington, where the University of Kentucky is. Now, both Joe Blanton and Scott Downs pitched for the Wildcats. We had a chance to catch up with their college coach, Keith Madison, take a little trip down memory lane.
Love Scott, but I tell you, he was this cocky little lefty that he believed he could beat the world. Even when he was a freshman and probably weighed 165 pounds, he thought he could beat the New York Yankees. He believed in his heart he could do that. And he believed it so much that I believed it, and his teammates believed it. And even though, Scott's got good stuff, but to me, his number one tool is his confidence and his belief in himself that he can get anybody out.
What would you say you learned from your coach at Kentucky?
Just how to be a man, how to treat people the way you want to be treated, how to respect the game of baseball, and just how to respect you go about your everyday business and helping out others. And if there was one guy I'd want to mentor myself, it'd be after him. He's just a special person all around, and he'll do anything for anybody at any time. And it was a pleasure to play for him, and it's a pleasure now just to be his friend.
He's a great coach. I knew him since I was younger. We're from the same hometown. I just think, other than on the baseball field about how to play the game the right way and things like that, it was, I feel like he's such a quality person that he just teach you how to live life the right way and do the right things off the field, not just on the field.
Have you enjoyed watching him rise through the ranks and become such a successful big leaguer?
I can't tell you how proud I am. It's just such a thrill to see someone that you've coached and you've known him since he was a baby, to see him develop and have a great major league career like that. I'm extremely proud of him.
Obviously, the relationship still strong between both players and their coach. In fact, Keith Madison is making the trip here to Cincinnati today with his wife to visit with both Joe and Scott in person. Michael, Jose?
All right, Jamie, thanks a lot. Yeah, real cool that Keith Madison and Joe Blanton are from the same hometown, a place called Brownsville, Kentucky. Only about 800 people. And what helped Keith Madison in recruiting Joe Blanton, he and Joe Blanton's father were high school teammates on the baseball team, so that helped him get in when making those recruiting calls.
You just never know how early that recruiting starts, but it's good to see the roots set by himself and Blanton. And just talking to these guys and listening to both Blanton and Scott Downs, when you go to college and it's the first time you are away from home and there's some things that perhaps you want to take with you or not apply into your more private life away from home, but coaches play a huge role, mainly not just in teaching the game, but teaching the guys how to behave, how to become men, because around that point of their lives too, they're thinking professional baseball, and the college coaches underestimated, do the best job of preparing these guys with the academics and then leading them to believe, yes, you can be a pro, but remember, you can set some ground here that's going to help you eventually in the future.